I'm Ted Howard. I both direct a research center on democracy and community at the University of Maryland, and I am deeply involved in Cleveland, Ohio in the Midwest in a project called the Evergreen Cooperative Initiative. And this is an attempt to build green jobs in very low-income neighborhoods, hiring local residents who have been excluded from economic opportunity in the United States, and to create these jobs in a way that they have both very good wages, health benefits, and wealth building opportunities for the employees who own a piece of the green business themselves, which has lost so much population and so much traditional business. The large corporations have left the city. We forget that there is actually a lot of money in an area like that still. Unfortunately, most of the goods and services that are bought are bought from companies that aren't owned in Cleveland. They're owned in other parts of the country or in the world. So the opportunity that we see is to internalize and capture some of that market, something that economists call import substitution. So for example, in Northeast Ohio, we purchase over $8 billion of food every year, but only about $200 million of it is actually grown in Northeast Ohio. So all of that money that individuals are buying food with all leaves the area. What we're trying to do is, for instance, grow more food locally, keep that money local, and then get, again, what economists call a multiplier effect. As people are paid for growing food or doing any kind of business, then they go off to another vendor and buy their goods and services, and so the money keeps circulating rather than leaving. Once it is fully up and running as a company, it's just began in October of 2009, so it's about 6 or 7 months old. It will employ about 75 to 100 people, again, from these low-income neighborhoods. It really has two jobs. One is it does large-scale, in at least the Cleveland context, large-scale solar installations on the roofs of local area hospitals, universities, and the like. We create what's called a power purchase agreement with the institution so that our solar generator sits on their roof for 15 years at least, and they buy the energy from us. So it's very much a locally owned, community-based energy, green energy company that within about 3 years we think we will have installed 3 megawatts of solar on these roofs. But in Northeast Ohio, you can't work on a roof 12 months of the year because there's a lot of snow. So we're also doing energy audits and weatherization